Today's episode is sponsored by Isabel Black. Here's to you for betting on the good stuff.
They did say, didn't they, if we return to a district and do it a second time, we can get a whole bunch of influence. We may need to do that. Because I want this radio tower so we can unlock telegraphing station 4. To do that, we would need to get to Tompkinsville. So their agenda is going to have to match what we want to do. So it's as simple as that, really. We're going to need bronze entertainment, bronze adventurous, and bronze inspiring, which is entertainment, crime, society, and entertainment. Okay, let's see what the Mafia have to say. Father, my conscience is getting to me. I can't carry this burden. Perdonami. Please forgive me. Onico Dio shall be the one to forgive you, Reggio. Thank you, Father. Thank you. The deep, dark shadows. Oh, publisher. I hadn't expected you so soon. Let's put his hat on. Anything you picked up is between me and the Lord, all right? A martyr. Now, it's come to my attention that some of my rivals are hiding a big, dark secret. Tempting, ain't it? I throw in a red herring or two. Bring them from the deep, dark shadows into the spotlight. Okay. So we would need to print 2 red herring stories. This feels very doable, doesn't it? We're now reached trusted with them. I think this is the setup that we're going to have. And we can be slightly sensational. Which with adventurous, entertainment, red herring, we might be. How many of those do we have to print? At least 1. Okay. But if we print more, we get more influence, of course. Of course. Right. Okay, then. April 1932. Lots of paper has already been delivered. It seems that one that we failed is not coming back, is it? Selling as many papers, which is kind of a relief, to be honest. I've been stressed out about it. It doesn't seem to be coming back. We've progressed this story in Europe. We will continue it. Industrial hubs in Manchester. Beginning of the week. We'll send Sir for this double down, but double the money. Boost to British economy expected. Now, we also have a training thing. This legal advisor. Who should we train? So, I think like politics and entertainment. Politics and entertainment. Bry. Look. I think Bry, we're going to get you some legal advisor training so you can negate lawsuit risks on news items. Exciting. So adventurous and inspiring actually lean towards informational. It's pretty annoying. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave all that open, I think. No preferences. I'm going to order even more paper. Cheryl's arrived. Let's get that story out. And I'm going to order even more paper. So it's just like masses of paper coming in there. Just masses and masses of paper. I'm going to put all this paper on the shelves. Oh, a story has come in. A story's come in. Let's have a look here. What have we got? So, resort town devastated by Broadwalk fire. This does have the adventurous tag. And not only does it have the adventurous tag, but but it's got a lot else. Look, we've got Bronze Society and Tragic with Sensational. Then we've got Bronze Society and Adventurous with Informational tag. They together will unlock this Bronze Economy story with Silver Statistics, which again does have the left leaning, but I think we'll do this. So we're going to need a couple of society people. I think we will get Peluso to the holiday resort. Might swing by home as well. At least 2 children reportedly killed and 15 injured. Jeez. And then I'm going to send Xander to the seaside port. I'll make it quick. Tourists flee on boats as flames engulf seaside. This has made it a 1-star quality story as well. And then I'm sort of hoping that we might be able to send Thomas back here, although maybe we should see if we get a gold story. Oh, we've got influence over here. Capone behind federal walls. Interesting. So crime and adventurous, society and tragic. The adventurous story will give us some key information which will allow us to risk some mobsters, but we get silver investigative and influence points, plus a bit of sensational. We must do this Capone story. We are going to save Kazakhul because she can negate the mobsters. We're going to send Cheryl to the Chicago Union State Prison, presumably. Guess you don't see that every day. Scarface boards southbound train as curious crowds form. So that's the adventurous crime. Now, we need somebody to go to Southside Speakeasy. I think I might send Richasaw. Okay, quite the legacy to follow. Yes. And we'll let that progress. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Here comes more paper. Lots of paper. I'm going to order more paper. More paper, please. So I want to fill this up with paper. First of all. These shelves. I'm going to fill that up with paper. And then the rest, I plan to put in the printer. Just going to stash it in the printer. The whole kit and caboodle. Oh, a story has arrived. What's here? A crime story. Oh, look. It's got the red herring. Suspicious Russian butcher. Crime story at the butcher store. Again, we're going to risk mobsters. Kazakhul can't do all of this. But it's got gruesome, sensational, and red herring. Hello. We don't have anybody else to send out to this. Mind you, it's going to be here for 5 days. Kazakhul's just going to have to get started on this one. Butcher's store. Tasted delicious, actually. Rumoured to use human meat. Wow. A quality star story at the moment. Incredible. What is this? We have progressed in London. We need to now negate the lawsuit. Now, Bry has a day left on that. This story is still going to be here for 7 days. It will take 2 days out there. Do I wait for Bry? Well, to be honest, nobody's here to even send. All of our economy people are out of the building anyway, and Bry, who's training, so can't really do much with that at the moment. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. A couple of people have just returned. Let's grab the stories out of their hands. Sir and Peluso. Right, let's have another look here. Have we got somebody available now? We do. Both of them. Do you know, Sir has enough time to do his double down on this, and we'll risk the lawsuit. So, because we've got the time. Port of London. So this would take 4 days now, but we'd get double the money. And it does have a gold exclusive and a silver insider. So we're going to do that. Actually says 1 day, 6 hours. 3 lawsuits filed. What's the trade-off? Critics warn of retaliation. Here comes the lawsuits to file, but that's okay because we've got 2 lawyers. So we can handle this. That's my thinking. One of our lawyers is ridiculously good as well. You know, absolutely insane. We've had a bunch of people arrive back. Cheryl, Xander, and Richardson. Excellent. And we've still got masses of paper, look. There, that is a lot of paper. Right. So we've progressed in our resort town devastated by Broadwalk fire. I need to send somebody out to the tourist centre for this economy and statistics. Cheryl, cool cat, counters heat. Would you like to do that? Might swing by home as well. Local industry faces bleak tourist numbers. This one quality star. And then we've also progressed with this Capone story. Would really quite like Kazakor, but she's not available anymore. So I am going to send Xander to the Atlanta Federal Penitentiary. We can handle the mobsters. We can handle the mobsters. And anyway, we didn't get them. You got away with it, Xander. He's so jammy. The man has quite the reach. Capone's influence rumoured to spread behind federal bars. We get influence points for that, which is just really, really exciting. We're getting our red herring story. So we don't have an entertainment story or an inspiring story. So, and currently the board is full. I'm going to prioritise entertainment and society. See what we get. Crime story has progressed. Oh, look. More mobsters to encounter down the back alley for this red herring gruesome story. We are going to have to wait for somebody to return. I'm hoping it'll be Kazakor. Who's this? Someone's returning now. And it is Kazakor. Happy days. So let's go back. Kazakor, could I send you to a back alley, please? Thanks. Can't believe I ate that. Human remains found in meat grinder. Kaz. 2 quality star story now. I'm going to put an editor on that as well. Actually, no, because it'll take off the red herring. No editor. No editor on that. No, don't do that. Nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Really wish we had some lines open for Tompkinsville to find these entertainment stories and stuff. But the Mafia's happy. We've got at least 1 red herring, and I'm pleased about that. Actually, I'm going to take those priorities off. We might get more red herrings. But I want Tompkinsville sorted. No, we'll do entertainment and society. Try and get that in the bag. A line has opened up. Excellent. And a taxi is arriving back. Look, Kazakor's back. And Xander is back. Look at that. Fantastic. Get those stories in. Because we've not actually got a lot of stories here. Breaking news telegram. Lindbergh ransom paid. Word has just reached the newsroom that Colonel Charles Lindbergh has paid a 50,000 doubloon ransom in hopes of recovering his kidnapped infant son. Let's send some reporters over and check it out. So this would make crime a hot topic. Is that right? It would. Lindbergh ransom paid. Look at all this. 4 files. 1 of crime, 1 crime and adventurous. left-leaning, one tragic society right-leaning, and one society with a silver investigative tag towards the sensational as well, making crime. We've got quite a lot of crime going on here. Wow. This is not quite what we planned to get into, yet here we are. So, Kazakal. Could I send you to Times Square? No. Oh, we need society. Kazakal, could I send you to the police headquarters? Perhaps we'll be able to find them now. Detectives confirm Bill's serial numbers are tracked. Look, 1-star quality rating. It's because they're all just so good now. Xander. Xander, could I send you to St. Raymond's Cemetery? Here we go, in the Bronx. Shadowing the police paid off. Mysterious middleman receives payment under cloak of night. Peluso. Thomas. We're going to send Thomas to Times Square press kiosk because he has the harmonized, so we'll get more for this silver tag. That'll be great. And then Peluso, if you could go to the Limburg estate, perhaps the ransom payment will set things in motion. That 3 stars, 3 stars. And I might put an editor on there as well for the sensational star investigative thing. Wow, that's a lot of people on that, but gonna do it. New story here. Society story. New city schools. Now, it's not got what we want in terms of entertainment or inspirational, but it does have influence points. And then on this second file here, silver, educational, economy, I'm going to do this. We need somebody to go to the Office of Education. Do I have anybody? Oh, I do have Richasaw. Great for jobs. 8 new city schools ready next month, which actually instantly opens the second file, but I have... Oh, and Bry has just become available. So, Bry, could you go to the school grounds, please, for that one? Costly but grand. Elected at a cost of approximately 12 million doubloons with seats for more than 25,000 pupils. Fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah, because Bry has just finished her training. Amazing. Epic timing. Absolutely epic timing. Sir has arrived back. So we've got Sir in the bag now. Always good. And we've got a new story here. Ooh, entertainment. And then an inspiring entertainment story. This is perfect. This will get us Tompkinsville. Shakespeare on the Lawn. Could I please send you, Tressel, to go and watch Shakespeare on the Lawn at the Courthouse Lawn? There we go. Even in hard times, words can be wealth. Trope opens free plays. That's lovely. Excellent. Now, we've got, I think, probably quite a lot of left-leaning stories. And we need to be slightly sensational. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sensational and 1, 2, 3 informational. Right, so we could do with some more sensational stuff. I would like to put the priority on crime. We might get more red herrings, plus it's going to be a hot subject, and it tends to lean more to the sensational. So let's do that. It's Wednesday, so we've got time. This is proving to be a slightly better week. Cheryl is back. Excellent. It looks like we processed all those lawsuits, which is just wonderful. The Europe desk is open. What have we got going on in Europe? We've got a sports story. Football season ends with European champions. Now, I mean, we get this silver European tag every time we come over here, which is also just always a great start. Then we've got sports, we've got triumphant, and then it leads to silver statistics and 4 influence points, which is pretty incredible. I've got nobody that I can send there. We're going to do this one slowly. I don't mind if this goes over into next week. So we're just going to buy a ticket for the boat, 50 doubloons. Nice slow journey. We'll wait for somebody to become available to send to Italy. Yeah, we will. We need people to arrive back. Ooh, what is this? A crime story with a red herring. Oh, this is great. Irish bootleggers. We need to send somebody to a candy shop for this crime story. It does risk mobsters. I'd quite like Kazakhul to come home, and I think we've got a bit of time. This will then lead to silver investigative and a red herring and sensational. That is sensational. But I do need Kazakhul. Right. There's Kazakhul. Kazakhul has arrived. We've also gained Xander and Peluso. So we can do all sorts here. First of all, Kazakhul, could you get to the candy shop, please? That candy did smell weird. Exposed behind a candy shop. Okay. Now, we have progressed the Lindbergh ransom paid story. We're just waiting on Thomas Harper for that bit now. Over in Europe, who can we send? Peluso, you're the only person we can send. You're going to have to go to Italy. There we go. The old lady reigns supreme. Juventus claims Serie A title. Okay. It's going to take a while, but this is okay. This can go into next week. I'm fine with that, quite honestly. We're going to get another red herring story. That's more influence points. This is great. This is great. Keep the crime stories coming. Although all the lines are full at the moment, but we're going to be getting another telegrapher's desk next month. Very excited about that. People have returned. So I'm hoping Tressel's returned. I'm hoping, and Richsaw has returned, that this opens a line. It has opened a line. Ooh, bring me the crime. Bring me the crime. The crims are here. Let's see. Wow, look at this. Former sheriff dead. So we have to choose between 3 paths. We can either go for this sensational crime gruesome story. We could go for this sensational crime silver investigative story. Or we could go for this sensational crime tragic story. And I think given that we don't need gruesome, we don't need tragic or anything like that, we might as well go after the silver tag. Right? Because we get more for it. So I think we will go for the, investigative sensational crime story here. We're going to send someone to the Federal Justice Office. I think I'm going to send Cheryl. Good bit of experience in the old crimes. Did the murder escape? Big team of 10 investigators tracked down pretty boy Floyd. Cool. Okay, so we'll get that going. Oh, we've got some progression with this candy shop story with the red herring. Xander. Actually, sir, would you like to go to the candy shop to finish that story for us, please? Luckily, they made sure to keep the candy clean. Exposed behind candy shop. No children were poisoned. Okay, it's now 2 quality star story. Just amazing. They're getting so good. You know, so many upgrades now that most people put a star onto a news report, which is great. Kazkul's back. Happy about that too. I like having Kaz around. She's great with mobsters. And you know, here at the Bumbling Gazette, there's a lot of mobsters around because I also quite like mobsters. A new story, a new story. Oh, it's a crime story. And another red herring. Extortion scandal rocks business district. Now, this looks like it's the last crime story that we can get our hands on. So I'm really pleased that it is a red herring. Also, it does come with the risk of mobsters. So really pleased to have Kazakal back. We do need to start this with a bribe. We've got 7 grand. So this should be fine. Snitching comes at a price. 50. Not too bad. And then Kazakal, could you go to the Bard office building? Please. And people are praying for a break in this vicious racket. New York City's Colombo family ties emerge. So, dealing with that. Also, look at crime just became the hot topic of the week. This is proving to be a scorcher of a week. Absolutely insane, can I just say. After a couple of not so great weeks, this is pretty great. You know, yeah. I'm really pleased with this one. And then next week, I think we're going to get another telegrapher. Potentially a 4th page. I might not buy the 4th page until we really, really need it. We're sort of like, oh, this paper would be really great to have a 4th page. I'm not sure. I'm still just a little bit on edge. That like the military or the mobsters or somebody might be like, record selling papers. Then this one will probably be a record selling paper. Potentially, right? Because it is good though, isn't it? It is good. Need to get rid of the crime preference. Keep those lines open with stories that actually exist out there. Cheryl is back. Kazakal is back. Absolutely love it. What is this? We have a political story. Hoover's economic policies. Political unrest. Sure. We do risk outrage with this, so we might get some protesters. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Cheryl, would you like some political experience? Here we go. Public outrage incoming. 6 protesters. Wow. We're not the government. You know that, right? Public debates government intervention versus laissez-faire. Okay. Here comes all the protesters. A whole busload, look. They are straight down there. Oh, another story. An entertainment story. It's left-leaning. This might be good for us, actually. Oh, look. It's actually... Yeah. Will work well with that other inspiring entertainment story that we have. We've got quite a lot of sensational now. We do need sensational, but we don't want to go nuts for sensational. Otherwise, we'll run into Dolores. A Hollywood Union, ? Los Angeles Actors Guild. I need to send somebody to here. It's Friday. Thomas, would you like to get down to there, please? Interesting. Actors bond to unionize. Excellent. A bit of harmonize. Excellent. Oh, another story. What is this now? Politics. New clubhouse for Republican women. A very simple political story. There is literally nothing else going on with it. I might get rid of that one. There's nothing going on with it. Like, it's just one bronze public political tack. It's no good to us. It's no good to us. It's just a little bit simple. Like something a little extra, you know. And we've still got 9 stories apparently on the board. Oh, a sports story. See, look, this comes with gossip and has a silver insider. This is more like it. Betting champion chick Haffey traded? Haffey? Who would like to go to St. Louis Cardinals? Richesaw. Being the batting champion pays off for Benny Frey, Harvey Hendrick, and Cash. And then Tressel can go to the dressing room as a second fiddle. Look at that. Is it getting to his head? Richardson and Trestle are just such a team made in heaven. The Cardinals grew tired of arguing with him over his salary, and they're just going to smash through that story, the two of them. It's absolutely fantastic. And then we get the star and everything. Oh my goodness. Cheryl has returned. Let's get that story off her hands. There we go. We do have a line open and a story coming in. But it is Saturday. That's worth bearing in mind. What have we got here? A very basic society story. Growth per decade. Nah. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Taxi arriving back. Who's this? Richardson. Let's get that story handed off. We're doing well here. Look at all these stories we've got. Oh, another story's come in. What is this? A very simple final relief fund economy story. I am just going to bin that. The Serie A. Fantastic. So in Munich, Germany, we need to send somebody into sports. Richardson, who would instantly open this other one. I don't want this to come in too quick, though. Kazuko, would you like to go to Germany? There you go. A Bavarian Triumph. Bayern Munich tops Germany. This would be great. And then we can move on to there next week. I'll be happy about that. Just trying to process all the stories now. Oh, is that a taxi arriving back? Indeed it is. Peluso is here. Let's get that story handed in. Because we're over halfway through Saturday now. We're going to need a lot of good stories. Look at this story. This story right here is nuts. Ooh. A high school plagued by Protestant demonstrations against evolution theory. This is a society and hopeful. I'm going to do this one. Minneapolis High School. Who would like to go there, sir? These Protestants sure are good at protesting. Demonstrators are saying Brian's book is bringing hell to high school. Might as well get that going. Oh, and Thomas Harper has arrived back. Let's get that story written up. As I was saying, look at this story. Capone behind the federal rules. I just feel like I want that on the front page, just straight up. And then look at the Limburg's ransom paid. Boom. Front page news. And then what about this? Irish bootleggers. Now this is an awful lot of right sensational stuff. But what a front page. All this flaming crime. We've got one of our red herrings there. There's silver tags and all sorts going all over it, and it's all sort of lining up with tags, and oh my god, so many combos, and it's just amazing. Also, we've had another story come in. We've got 3 earthquakes in California. We do risk injury on this one with a society tragic sensational story. Xander, you like to spend time in hospital. Would you like Peluso, don't you actually legit live in California, don't you? Do you live there? I've got a feeling you might actually. I don't know. Anyway. Not safe. You weren't safe. 9 days in hospital. So we just lost Peluso for the duration. So sorry, Peluso. Thomas Harper, with your harmonise, would you like to get out to Main Street? Help me. Several buildings sway in the city of California. Sorry, Peluso. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm wondering if with the military, if we do well with the military and we open up that hospital, does that mean that we might be able to expedite hospital stays? Maybe. Maybe. So second page then. Because look, we've got this is also just an incredible exclusive story here. But again, right-leaning, which puts us straight into Dolores. Straight into Dolores. On the back page, we could do... Do you know what we'll have to do? We can't do it. We're going to have to do a left-leaning. What's our best left-leaning story? It's probably this one. Resort town devastated by Broadwalk fire. This brings us back in check for this full house tag that we want. And then this will pair nicely with society. This story up here, this new city schools, that will pair quite nicely with that. Okay, and then we've got a lot more crime. Now, I don't want... We've got... These crime stories... We're going to put the red herring crime story on the ×2 spot because it has no leaning into the sensational. Whereas these other two crime stories do. Another red herring there, that's influence and crime, all the crime. So the back page is also crime. Just masses of crime, man. Masses of crime. I feel like I must use this European story, this Britain enacts import tariffs with all like its gold tags and that, even though it's not in the best of locations. I feel like we have to use it. That means we've not used one entertainment inspiring story, and unfortunately we do need it. Damn. Thing is, I want that story because of the influence points. It means we might not be able to use this resort town devastation Broadwalk one. Because I'd rather have the influence. If I bump the new schools to that spot, and then we put the Shakespeare on the lawn, the second page is mental. Second page is mental. None of it really makes any sense at all. 306,000 sales it would get us. We're not using this amazing story. And I know I could put in a fourth page, but it's only one story that we're not using. But Tompkinsville is happy and the Mafia has ×3 red herring stories. It's a real shame about that story over there. A real shame. There's just not space for it. It has a star on it and everything. But I think I'm going with this. Yeah. This is right on the money for our leanings. We do have 3 negative tags because of the red herrings. But see if we care. We've got 11 combos out of that. 19 bronze tags, 7 silver, 1 gold. I mean, you know, we've got the multiplier for crime, which is getting us 15 grand on its own and plus 41,500 sales. It's just nuts. This is lined up really quite well in so many ways, hasn't it? Okay, fine. It's too soon. It's too soon to print. Well, I mean, we can now roll for the presses, and I think I'm going to. I don't think we need to wait for anything else. I don't think there's any other stories that I'd rather put in than what I've got. So, let's do it. Go! 306,000 newspapers sold. That is a record. Neither fish, flesh, nor good herring. What? Neither fish, flesh, nor good red herring. I don't know. They keep on upping their investigations. 8 stars. 8 stars. We got 24 influence. That's what I'm talking about. 16 from news items, 1 from record sales, 1 from district, 6 from our hidden agenda. We went nuts. We need those. We need those. Good. 16 grand in the pocket there. 3,000 subscribers gained from Tompkinsville. Fantastic. Don, come on. That's how it's done, publisher. A few stinking fish and the cats come running. Yeah, so we're moving. Oh, we've got them right where we want them. Excellent. So we are now starting our path to respected with the Mafia. Yeah, which is the casino. Look, casino yard. But we did just get Bobby, didn't we? It opens up Bobby's shop in Queens, providing you with offers to convert your influence into money once a week. I mean, that's quite good. I think it was $5,000, wasn't it? An influence point is $5,000 or something. We have unlocked the Full House training tag. We must look into that. Excellent. Now, moving on to May, we want to be moderate once again. Then we'll unlock this prestigious porcelain vase for the office. Oh my goodness. That'd be great. So we want to keep it nice and moderate. We have unlocked 2 ads for crime. We have unlocked an ad for society. Might not be using those crime ads, to be honest. No. 12,500 after expenses. Okay. Ooh, Jarrett, Trestle and Melissa have leveled this month. Well done. Nice. There it is. Our radio tower is unlocked. We can get the telegraphing station 4. That's 4 influence points, which is not bad because we've got 28. So we're going to obtain that. We could get the illustrator. Unlocks the illustrator and the production chain that is required to produce photos, illustrations and maps. I just don't feel like I need it yet. Do you know what I mean? Oh, look. No papers, no names, no questions. You drop it off, I tumble my magic, and you got yourself some extra cash. So Bobby Blind Eye is now working with the old dirty laundry. Cops come sniffing. They'll find nothing but fresh air and good manners. So it's 5 influence points for 5,000 doubloons. I might get this 20% paper discount for 8 influence. Yeah. We spend a lot of money on paper. Like, it's no joke. And I'd quite like to open, you see, the auto delivery. But I'd rather wait until we've got as much discounts as possible. And actually, we could afford the next paper discount. But I might just save those influence points. Because you just don't know, do you? You just don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's see what the Don has to say. Welcome to the Venetian, the place to earn your dreams. Amico, this place came out well, don't you think? Come on, dealer. This round's on the house. Just a simple game of blackjack. I just opened shop. And what do you know? They're talking about restrictions again. Depression hits, and they go after gambling. I'm doing these people a favor, giving them a shot. Want another card, publisher? Besides, people losing money provides a financial basis for our organization. We need to bribe some council members. Someone that says our lines and lines my pockets. Perform 2 bribes. I'll give it a go. I might come back to Central Park. We could gain a bunch of influence from doing it again. We've already got... well, that economy story is going to be old news. But we have a political story already coming in. And then unveiling, which leans to the left. And given bribes, we might be taking on some crime stories, which could be sensational. And we want to stay in the middle. And then we also get influence out of it. Could be good. Could be good. Okay. So, May 1932. Kazakhal has come back with a story. So has Sir. And Thomas. Okay. So it's quite hot. straight away into it. And also, this sports story in Europe is progressing. In London, England, we have, look, these gold influence points and statistics. I would love... Thomas, could you go to London, England, please? Europe's a favourite pastime. Popularity of football soars. So there's that. Now, we need to train somebody in this full house. 50% speed increase when there are 4 or more items at the input. So we finally get to be able to train people that aren't necessarily reporters. Isn't that nice? I'm thinking our slowest team, you see, I think is this one upstairs. I mean, they're not slow. They're just the slowest. That's not to say that they're bad. They're not. Thinking about training Ben Buttery in it. What is this? Highlander. The higher the workplace, the faster they work. Interesting. I might train Ben. I feel it should probably be a typesetter. So that would make it Reg. So the thing is that Cal... Oh, this is Trent. Trent's really good. Trent's insanely good. Isabel is also very good. So I might train Reg. Come on then. Look at this. Yeah. Okay. Right. Look at all these ads. So the one that offers us the most is this crime one. Does require an illustrator, which we don't have. I could get the illustrator. And what I noticed as well is that here, if we want to head into this part of the map, an illustrator is actually required. 16 influence is exactly the amount of influence that we have. Okay, let's get the illustrator. Let's do it. Photo processing, engraver, illustrator desk. This is like a whole department. We have unlocked masses of stuff. Chemical engraver. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of stuff. We've opened up blue tags. That was a lot of stuff. Let's look at... Okay, illustrator desk. Let's learn about this. Well, we need to build the illustrator desk. So here it is. Illustrations can really add value to your newspaper, especially for those juicy ads. We need a place for our illustrator to work. Let's build it. So the idea was the illustrator would be up here, but of course I then got a reporter. Oh, no. I then got a reporter, which is a little bit of an issue. Okay. Here's the illustrator. That desk is very cool, isn't it? Well done. So we need to employ an illustrator. Okay. They seem good for the job. The only illustrator we have here is Mabel Lewis. Methodical, takes 50% longer to complete a story, but adds 1 quality star. So, there. Now, we are going to need to name Mabel Lewis. Yes, we are. And that name will be Mrs. McGann. Welcome aboard. Excellent. That's a really cool desk, I think. Okay, then we also need graphic production chain. This is the bit that we don't really have room for. So what is this about? Photos, illustrations, or maps really add value to your articles and advertisements. The first step in producing them is the photo processing desk. Let's begin. So this is interesting. So this reproduction desk, or whatever it is, production desk, repro camera, it's worth getting a floor with that on. that has photos, illustrations, and maps all together, right? Okay. We need to build this, and we have no room to do it. So how much is the next floor? It's 15,000. We have 12,500. We would have to build. We have to take quite a big loan because we're going to have to build an elevator up there as well. So, and I want to get another telegrapher. This is not good. Okay, let's start there. 6,000 loan, 18,400. Right, let's add this floor. What am I doing? And then I know that I'm going to need... Let's go through this tutorial and then we'll get it all set up. Oh, look, it's noisy and stuff. Look at that. Well done. So did you see that? Look at it. It's really noisy. Oh, it's very cool. So we need somebody to work this. It seems we have nobody. Okay, let's refresh applicants. We have Lionel Garcia. One photo processor. Also has cheap. Just cheap. No strings attached. Okay. That's fantastic. Now, we need to name this chippy chappy. Shane, welcome aboard. Seems like you have a very technical job that I don't understand. Okay. Then we need the second step in producing photos, illustrations, or maps is the chemical engraver. Let's build it. Oh my goodness. And this is smelly. Chemical engraver. Every desk needs an employee, yes. So we need to employ somebody else. Bertha. Okay, who has resilience, concentration, recovers faster. Wow. See, what would be good is to get somebody that's like smells good or something. There's resistance to smells for this one. Oh my goodness. What is all this? Okay. This is Lacey. Welcome aboard. Another complex job I don't really understand. Right. We only have 800 left. I'm going to have to take more out. Let's do another 1,000. Excellent. Yeah, the bank's happy. Because we need to extend the lift. Right? Yes. So that's 250. Increase the lift shaft 750. Ugh. I'm going to put a door in there. Okay. We're going to get a light. Okay. Now. So this these two machines are very loud and noisy and stuff. Do you think I could put them in the room together, or is that weird? I'm going to put in the industrial wallpaper. Going to need to take out more of a loan. Let's take another 2,000. Oh, let's just make it 10 grand. But look at the repayments. 1,500. Oh, this is... Oh, God. Oh, God. We need some lights in here. We're going to need like a generator upgrade. This rate. Right, we've got a couple of fans, so let's use them. We've got an acoustic panel, which I think we should also use. Now, it's still quite smelly in here. So, vents. It's taking... I don't think there's enough vents in the world. We could do the tiling. But then we get the noise. Okay. They're just trying to make it somewhat pleasant. A couple of pot plants on the floor. Okay. Till we get better stuff for this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now what I would quite like to do is also bring the toilet upstairs. Okay. I'd quite like to move the toilet upstairs. So we can skip a floor, you know, for the toilets. Now, I feel the illustrator should come up here. And then I'm thinking the map and that other one, photos was it, will end up joining them. Mrs. McGann. We need some lights up here. Looking at the power. I'd like some better wallpaper in here. Just so it's a bit more pleasant. Okay. I mean, that's probably it. Wow, what an expansion. And not only that, but it costs an absolute fortune. We've got some smells here. Now, I think I got spare vents, so let's use one of them. Okay. We're going to have to order paper. Now, the paper, we're now getting a 20% discount on. So, 480 for 300 for the large delivery. And I like up here as well. We've got a little crown happening now on the Central Park. A little gold crown because we're sort of mastering the area. Okay. Wow. It's very cool, isn't it? We need better wallpapers and items and things. And we will get to that. We will. Oh. Right. Are we ready then for May 1932? And all this new equipment. What do you mean? Look at it. Look at it. Boxes and lights and cameras and chemicals and tubs, and it's quite the setup, isn't it? Look at that sink and look, this chemical tub thing here at the side with the skull and crossbones on. Okay, lots of equipment. We've not even put in the telegrapher yet. Can we even afford that? 945 left. I think they were 750, weren't they? 750, yeah. Strange memory. Okay. There we go then. Another telegrapher, which is going to need a globe. Clearly. Clearly needs a globe. And a pot plant. Pot plant in general. Pot plant. There we go. Lovely. Now we need somebody to work that as well. 120 left. Let's get Bernard here. In for the job. Now, going to need a name. And that name will be Andreas. Welcome to Bumbling Gazette. Right. We've got 120 left. Well, we know how to spend money around here. Yes, we do. Okay. So, actually, now then, ads. This crime one. Presumably we can do this now. So, yeah, look, we've got Kathy and Mrs. McGann here. So, Liberty Arms, last week's bang for your buck. So, if we get Kathy going to the station, interesting. And we do this sort of crime, that's 250. And then we will send Mrs. McGann to the second part as the illustrator. Oh, it'd be great seeing it, wouldn't it? I think so. So I think we'll concentrate on politics and crime. Yes, although we do need an economy story. Oh, actually, we could make this warehouse blaze sparks economic woes. We could choose a path now that actually is the economy path. It's a shame because this has the crime and silver investigative one, but now we need a fresh economy story, and this one's already on the board. Bit alarming, but it's towards the left, informational. So let's see here. Let's send Sir to the factory headquarters. I should be careful. Recovery long and arduous. We're at the brink of bankruptcy, says, and then there's no name here. Good. So we'll get that going. That's progressing over in Europe. Now, okay. Paper is arriving. More paper, because you can never have enough paper. So let's get all that paper in to the building. Keep it all safe. There we go. Right, what is this now? Crime. Teamsters under siege. So this has an illustration in it. Oh, look. It's got an illustration. So we do this crime story and then it leads on to, an alarming illustration. Do we do it? Teamsters Union headquarters, just because of the intrigue of getting it done, not that it's the story that we need. Cheryl, would you like to head to the Teamsters Union headquarters, please? Unions face a mounting threat from organised crime. Gangs move to control Union. And then we also have a political story here, which has a bribe. City Council green lights. We don't have any money. Okay. We're not allowed to take out... that's something I forgot about. Oh no. We actually have to pay the bribes. And I've only got 120 left and I'm not allowed to take out any more money. Can I sell things? What have we got stashed? How much would we get? Oh my goodness. Let's sell everything that we've got stashed. So 2 venters at 38 each. We've got a solar system poster for 25. We've got a baseball bat we can sell for 50. And we've got 5 staircases at 38 each. That gets us to 458. That should do it. Please say that will do it. So let's do this then. So we need to pay a bribe for this City Council greenlights Venetian expansion plan. Okay, here we go then. That was 50. Okay. So that's the bribe. So that's 1 done. So we need to send somebody to the dinner meeting at Del Grasso's for this political story. We are going to risk outrage. Bri, would you like to go and have dinner there? How much outrage? Quite a lot. 8 protesters. A swift and enthusiastic vote caused protest. Job creation and cultural enrichment get my vote, says council member. Right. Lots of protesters on the way then. And what's great is that even though we've got 3 stories open and a European story, we still have a line open because we now have a 4th desk, which is just amazing. Right. There's all the protesters. But our... Oh, look at them go. Zergren and Melissa seeing them out. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, what is this? Something else on the world stage. Another bribe. Councilman praises casino's civic spirit. Does he now? Okay, let's do this bribe. That was 56, that one. Okay. Now, we're going to risk lawsuits for this political story. We need somebody to go to the Lower Manhattan office. Xander, would you like to do that? Is Peluso still in hospital? 3 lawsuits. Okie dokie. City Hall, so generous lately, unlike the public. Behind closed doors, a quiet deal. So that has made the Mafia happy. I mean, that's pretty fantastic. Okay, so for the moment, what we're going to do, we're going to, come back to here. Crime is less important for us now. It's about entertainment and economy, I would say, in order for us to try and get this unveiling tag that we need. Yeah, so we're going to concentrate on that. Here come our boxes of lawsuit. Right, let's get them manually upstairs. There we go. To Dane and Ol. There we go. There they are. They can get cracking on those. Try and save us some money, because Lord knows we need it. So the ad has moved on to the illustration station. So Mrs. McGann then. To shoot or not to shoot? She's doing it. She's doing it. Well, this is great. We probably wouldn't need another ad. But we do have, look, Vendetta Vaults, fortifying your valuables. Because we've only got 3 pages. We've not got the 4 pages yet. We could... Nah, we won't. Right, sir can't get in the building. Let me take that from you while those protesters get dealt with. We've progressed the Teamsters Under Siege story. So, we now need Mrs. McGann to go to the local union halls. But it's the beginning of the week. She's doing an ad. Actually, do you know what we'll do, Mrs. McGann? Considering you've only just begun that illustration, like literally just started it, could we stop it for the moment? No? It's too late, is it? Can I come into here? Yeah, Mrs. McGann, stop that for the moment. There we go. And instead, could you go to the local union halls? We're going to need more of these people, aren't we? Family ties and workers paid the price. Union boss family linked to notorious gangsters. You do that. We have an entertainment story that has arrived. Earhart's solo Atlantic Crossing. I suppose we could do it, but it's not got the unveiling. It does have the inspirational. We could do the dream team of Richsaw and Tressel to smash through it. It is also quite left-leaning. I'm getting a little bit concerned. Left. Hang on, let's collapse these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lefts. Well, 4 lefts, because that was an old story. 1, 2 sensationals. Yeah, I think we'll leave this story. We might have to get rid of that. And I think we should probably keep crime on. Probably should keep crime on to get some more right sensational stories, you know. Yeah. Get those stories in to be written up. Okay, so the protesters are now dealt with. Lawsuits are a processing. We have, not that one, we have a crime story. Which would end up being sensational. So, bicycle bandit boxed in. So we could send somebody to the newsstand to start this crime story. It would then progress to adventurous informational story, but then would progress to silver investigative sensational. which I kind of like the sound of. Cheryl, could you go to the newsstand, please? Fast pedals, slow thinking, newspaper bundles snatched off racks. Okay, get that started. I do wonder if we should take... Oh, the crime stories are over. What have we got here? Anger dominates. So this is an economy unrest story. It's not the unveiling we're after. All the same, might do this one. Sir, could you go to Jacksonville Tower? On it, local economic legislation. What struggle that would. Yeah, if we could carry on with that. Because we've still got a line open, but we really do need this unveiling. Entertainment and economy. Right, he's just thrown all that paper on the floor. So, I don't know what you're thinking, Dane, but I don't like it. Let's put waste paper basket. Jeez. But that's all the lawsuits processed. Amazing. So this is an entertainment. This is an entertainment story with gossip, sensational right. So I do kind of want to do it. Lost bag stirs divorce talk, but it's not got the unveiling we're after. Bri, would you like to go to the Grand Hotel, please? How many names can one actor keep straight? Actor used alias at hotel desk. That has closed off all of our lines now. And we haven't quite got Central Park sorted yet. It's only Tuesday though, right? It's only Tuesday. We're all out of entertainment news. And crime. Okay. Can you see it? Mrs. McGann working here on the illustrations. Bicycle bandit boxed in has progressed. We need to send somebody to a street corner. Could that be Kazakal, please? Go to the street corner. How many corners did he take and who kept the time? Carriers form relay. Okay. Excellent. It's turning adventurous, that story. Breaking news telegram for crime and politics. Lindbergh kidnapped baby found. A shocking find in the kidnapping of Charles Jr., the 20-month-old son of famed aviator Charles Lindbergh. The case has taken a tragic turn this morning. A small, badly decomposed body was found. We must send our best investigative reporters. What? Right, first of all, we do have this training, which I forgot about. Oh, no. Reg has completed his training. Oh, that's fantastic news. That's fantastic news. This is less fantastic news. So, political. We've got 3 case files here. We've got 2 crime, 1 political for the kidnapped baby found. Tressel, could you go to the US Congress, please, for the political part of this? This will probably get us protesters for the public outrage. Let's see. 4 protesters. The people demand it now. Public outrage demanding statewide federal crime law on kidnapping. And then we've only got Xander available in the old crimes. Could you go to the mortarium, please, for the gruesome part of this story? It's such a terrible conclusion to the case. Autopsy found. Baby was killed by a blow to the head during or shortly after the kidnapping. I can't believe that. So we're going to need... Yeah, people to return. And look, we've got 3 here who have indeed returned. Let's try and grab the stories off them, so we can get them processing quickly. And then we can head straight back out. So we now could send Cheryl to the US Bureau of Investigation. This could get us a silver tag. Anything the Bureau wants to say? So crime, silver investigation. This is all sensational as well, which could work in our favour. And because it's quite near the beginning of the week, I might put an editor on the silver investigation part of that story. Yes. Okay, still don't have an unveiling, which comes from... Oh, hello, here comes the bus of protesters. Comes the bus of protesters. Oh, no. Oh. No. Okay. What's going on here? Europe. Emery warns of economic collapse in Europe. So, we want to do this story. I think we're over in London again. So, we get the silver European and then the bronze economic. That progresses on to this bronze alarming. Also informational. But if we send a diplomat, it can progress to this economic gold forecast. Becomes a sensational story. And gets us 2 influence points. We're going to need Xander for that. Pelusa's still in hospital. Xander doesn't do economy. So we can't do this story. I mean, we could do the first 2 parts, but I don't care for it without the diplomatic route. I'm going to bin that story. Oh, that's a shame. Xander's not got... He's not got the skill. Oh, no. That's the protesters dealt with. This crime story of the bicycle bandit has progressed. We need to send somebody to the side alley for the silver sensational part of this story. So could you get that done, please? News moves because paper boys move together. Group finds thief and newspapers. Then we also have a news story here. This is a society story.
Church destroyed in fiery conflagration.
Becomes hopeful, but then it also moves on to inspirational, not an unveiling. I'm going to get rid of that story. It's Wednesday. Where's our unveiling story? Entertainment and economy. We are now all out of entertainment and economy stories on the board. Oh, it has an unveiling. Thank goodness for that. Dime store opens downtown. Could please somebody go to Main Street? There's nobody here. There's nobody here to do it. What's going on in New York? It's progressing. We're just waiting on Cheryl. That's fine. Right, Kazakal is back. Bry is back. Bry, could you get to Main Street, please? Housewives queued for pans and stockings. Crowds jam opening specials. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, we can relax a bit now. Jeez. We found something over in Europe here. Chancellor Brüning resigns in Germany. So, European tag, silver, lovely. But also, political goes to unrest. Then in the third file, we do risk outrage, but we get silver insider and 6 influence points. Hello. Now, we don't need to rush this one. So, I'm just going to send a nice slow boat. Now, we need to send somebody to the Reich Chancellery. That can be Kazakal. There we go. Winds of change blow through Berlin. Hindenburg dismisses Brüning. Okay, so we'll get that going. Excellent. Xander has arrived back, and so has Tressel. Perfect. Now, I really want to see this illustration business. Oh, what is this story here? Boston. Farmers face crop failures amidst drought. I mean, we could do it. A society story, then it splits into 2 directions. One half becomes a hopeful story. The other side inspirational with the silver educational. Of course, we can do all three. It's not a choose your path thing. Okay. What I might do is send Richardsaw to the fire station. Finally, some fresh air. Sparse firefighter personnel available. And then we could send Xander to the forest. To live without hope is to cease to live. Loggers and conservationists unite against common enemy. And then we could send Thomas Harper, who has the Harmonise, to City Hall, boosting this silver educational tag. I will better myself. Resources stretched too thin. We need extra federal funding, says Mayor. That's that whole story just sort of instantly underway. The ad has come to a grinding halt. Because we're still waiting for Mrs. McGann. So now Mrs. McGann is getting quite close to finishing this. And then I'll have her start on the ad. And I'm presuming that this then goes to them over here and we can start seeing them use this incredible equipment. Okay, so that's done. And yeah, look, Shane is immediately moving over to her desk. First of all, I'm going to ask Mrs. McGann to work on this Liberty Arms ad. So she's back to being busy. And then, yeah, so look, we've got this draft illustration. I'm going to save him some effort. I'm going to pop it in there, in his repro camera. So look, he's got two inputs. He's got a photo one, which is currently empty, and then he's got the draft graphic, which is the one that we've put something in. He then processes it, and it'll come out as a half-tone graphic. He is still doing the walk. Don't bother. Oh! It's this week's hot topic. We've done it. We've done the hot topic. Excellent. Here we go. He's using the equipment. We can't see it progressing. Oh, yes, it's progressing up there. Oh, I like that the vents move. Oh, what is this now? Political story. We want beer parade. Okay. From Battery to City Hall. It's a hopeful society story that leads to a political story with a silver statement. I'd quite like to do this one, but we don't actually have anybody available to do it right now. Leave it on the table. He's starting that. That actually goes quite quick, doesn't it? Somebody has returned here. It's Sir. Can you head out there? Yes, Sir can. You head out there then. The people demand the freedom to drink whatever they like. New York's Mayor Walker organised the event in protest of the 18th Amendment. So that's starting. Let's head back to Shane. Oh, another story. A sports story. Big deal. We risk lawsuits here. Sports and gossip. Go on then, Trestle. How many lawsuits? How many lawsuits? 3. 3 lawsuits. Okay. John Rode reached a contract agreement with the New York Yankees. Okay. Here comes our boxes of lawsuits. Okay. Now, I can't help but notice that somebody is returning to the building there. Bright. Okay. Yeah. And here's our 3 lawsuits. Let's get those to the lawyer desks. It's actually quite high up the building. We probably don't need to do those ones by hand. They're probably fine. So particularly with the elevator these days. Right. So look. He's completed it. He's sending it over. Look. And now Lacey starts her work. So Lacey, we can see here, half-tone graphic has gone in. And in 7 hours, she'll have an engraved graphic. Then what happens? Another sports story. USA sweeps America's zone. And we've got no one sent out there. We'll leave it on the board while we watch Lacey. So she's doing something over here. I guess she's getting the half-tone graphic into this big box that Sort of looks like a coal frame, you know, for plants. And then she's doing a lot of fiddling around with that. I guess she got to get it just right. She's doing it. And that's it. She's done it. Well, she didn't use all the chemical tubs or anything. Right, so she now has an engraved graphic. Where does that go? Who does that go to? So if I grab the chemical engraver, an assembly table goes to an assembly table. So I can put it in any assembly table. This assembly table is not really doing anything. So the assembly table now has the text slug, the engraved graphic, and an add slug. Okay. I couldn't help but notice this engraving table had like 3 jobs to do. So we might just split those jobs out a bit. So we've given this to Ben Buttery, and then he just processes it. There we go. Engraved graphic. Okay. Right. It's happening. It looks like Trent has leveled up to the highest level. Ooh, I guess we'll see that at the end of the week there. End of the month. It's a month, isn't it? Make sure they've all handed their stories in. They have. Excellent. We are going to need to order some more coal and food and that sort of stuff. Ooh, another story. What do we have here? Oh, well, one, we've progressed this. We want beer. Who can we send to City Hall? It's Friday. Somebody who's quite quick. So I guess it's like Trestle or Xander. I'm going to send Trestle. What do you say, Mayor? A dry party ain't no fun party, says Mayor Jimmy Walker. And then we've got this new political story here. Bill legalizing light beer rejected. Wow. We need to send somebody to the House of Representatives for this defeat political story. Because, frankly, it's outrageous. Cheryl, would you like a little bit of practice in the old politics there? Who cares for light beers anyway? By a vote of 228 to 69, giggity. Okay. Oh, we have an inspiring society program. Story. Amelia Earhart, first woman to pilot a transatlantic flight. Ooh. I'm going to send Thomas. Now that's a takeoff. Successful landing in Ireland after flight over the Atlantic Ocean. Amazing. We now have Richosaur available for this USA Sweeps America Zone. This sports defeat. Philadelphia County Club. Would you like to go, Richosaur? You can always win. International Lord Tennis Challenge continues versus France. The seagulls have got really quite rampant in this game, and for a time there I wasn't sure whether it was the seagulls in the game or actually seagulls where I live, because they're quite noisy here too, because I live right by the ocean. So yeah, Trent is all all I was about to say encrusted. He's got like the crest, a gold crest around him. Prestigious satisfaction. Oh, look, now he wants to... This vase we're trying to get this month is going to have to go by Trent. Because now that he is this good at his job, he wants a nice place to work. A prestigious environment gives a final boost of concentration to a skillful employee, increasing their work speed even further. So they're going to get all demanding. We're going to have to... unlock, the Art Deco wallpaper and all that stuff, aren't we? That's going to have to become a bit of a focus, because Trent trailblazing in the old prestigious. Oh, no. Okay, Shell has returned, and also Richosaur has returned. Excellent. Excellent. Mrs. McGann has almost finished this illustration. Look at that. It is Saturday, though. Bit concerned we're not going to get this ad done now. Bit of a problem. We're going to send that straight into Shane here. Just try and rush this through the processes. What is this story now? We have a story. Woman discovered with rabies. What? Really? This could cause outrage, but I think we should do it. We're going to send Xander to the local lab. Public outrage then. It's looking pretty big. 8 protesters. Okay, we didn't make her sick. No, dog that bit her is killed after. Also, look, in Europe, we've got some progression happening at Berlin. So we need to send somebody to the presidential palace. Cheryl. There we go. New name. Can he calm the storm? Von Papen named successor. Okay. Shane's doing his thing. Oh, here come the protesters. This refocuses us. Here come the protesters. Don't worry. Our fantastic security guards will deal with it. This part of the process does go quite quick. But all the same, it is a bit of a worry. Right. Let's move this over instantly. I like in the chemical engraver, it seemed that there were a few inputs there. We don't see them here, but we did see them on the actual machine itself. It's Sunday morning. We're supposed to be rolling to the presses. And I still don't have this ad done. To be honest, there's probably going to be nowhere to put the ad in the paper. And I can't afford a 4th page now. All the same, this is a quick process. So, here we are. Look, she's almost done it. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm going to quickly slam this into... whose desk? Cal's. Oh, Cal does have a text slug. I'm going to move that text slug to you, Ben. Cal, you get on with that. Right. We need to put this paper together. We do. Will this ad be done? It believes it will be. Okay. Okay. So, crime is showing... Oh, what's this? What's happened to that one? Well, I don't think anything's happened to it, but it's not going to be ready in time. It doesn't need to be ready in time, that story. That's fine. Right. So, crime is the hot topic. We do have 3 of those if we include the ad. So I may put those on the back page. I'm going to have to look at our leanings. So, I am going to put that on page 2 in the big spot. This crime story. So we've got Bicycle Bandit boxed in as the big page 2 story. Teamsters Under Siege as one of the minor ones. Oh, we've also got this crime story. Lindenberg baby kidnapped. That's without the ad. We filled up a page of crime. The Lindenberg baby one, though, might be better on the front page. It does have a sensational thing about it. But it might team up with some other bits quite well. Or not. We've got so many stories here to choose from, haven't we? I've actually got quite a few sports stories as well. Could we do like the back page of sports? You know, we've got this football season ends with European Championship thing. We've got batting champion we could put there. Thing is, we also need to make sure we haven't got that story going. Then, yeah, look, we've also got this sports story. Big deal. We had that USA sweeps American zone sports story as well, but we're not really using it. So, the thing is, we have to use that story, the economic unveiling. That's where I want to put my ad, but I have to sort of use it. Oh, we've got so many good stories here, don't we? So farmers face crop failures. We could put on the front page, even though it's not really lining up with anything. It's just such a good story, though. Okay, we need the ad to finish, which is going to probably finish some other bits while we're at it. Wow, we could do with that 4th page. Can't afford it. Cannot afford it. Yeah, it's 1,000, and I'm not allowed to take any. I'm not allowed to borrow any more. Oh my goodness! Got ourselves into a right pickle. Right, the ad is done. I really want the ad there. But I have to have this story. But now we're into Solomon territory. We've gone too far left. Oh my goodness. There's all sorts of stories here. We're not doing too many tag combos either. It's all such a mess. So I might take out this big deal sports story. And put this rubbish dinosaur story at the back. Just so we can keep Central Park happy with all their silliness. And then look, we want beer on the front page. Keeps us for this porcelain vase that we want in the moderate section. But also it teams up with political, hopeful, and society. We get more combos out of that. I think this might have to be it. Look at all these stories we've got and I'm not using. It's been a very prolific week, and I can't even put in the 4th page. This is one of those situations where I thought, oh, I'll put in the 4th page. I can't do it. Cannot afford it. Okay. Fine. Whatever. That's a lot of stories going in the bin. But Mafia are happy, and Central Park are really good, so we should get quite a lot of influence out of this. Here we go then. Go. Also, no agency fees, which is really good because we can't afford that either. $277,000 papers sold. He who helps the guilty shares the crime. Quality investigations, as usual. 13 stars. We got 16 total influence. 8 from news stories, 4 from the district, 4 from our hidden agenda. 10,500 is our new balance. Central Park is now... Oh, we've got 4,000. Oh no, 4 influence gained. So we are now sort of crowned here. Can you see we've got like little crowns in this area? And that is that district complete, 100%. I don't think we can come back to it anymore. Okay. Good work. We've got them right where we want them. Moderate. Our porcelain vase, which is... We know exactly where that's going. Excellent. So in June, we have to be slap bang in the middle. Like, it's not even... This one, we're sort of slightly informational, although we're still in moderate. We're still a little bit left, aren't we? Next month, we can't be. For the Continental Connector, increase research speed by 20% for all foreign news. We absolutely have to be slap bang in the middle. Good work. We've got them right where we want them. Now, not even the law can stop our house of entertainment. See? Okay, good. Juicy stuff. So we have unlocked an advert for crime. The next one. Good. Now, our expenses has brought us back down to 4,800. Oh, painful. Look, congratulations. Somebody has reached their maximum skill level and become a senior employee. They will now greatly appreciate an environment that breathes prestige. It's the cherry on the cake. Bring prestige to their environment and you will be rewarded with even better performance than before. There we go. So Trent, look at Trent, a level 5 typesetter. Like, he is not messing around, and is a senior. So Trent's going to be getting the boss. But also Thomas Harper leveled, Sir leveled, and Reg. Oh, and Richard Saw and Mrs. McGann. Wow. Excellent. Yeah, see, look. They've got little crowns on them in Central Park now. Completed. Yeah, we can't go back. Amazing. So once you've completed them twice, it is utterly completed. Okay.